Alright, this is attempt number 3, night 4, yes. Feels like a blur when you record these the way that I do. You know, sometimes you'll randomly get a night that you beat in one try, and then you'll take like 5 tries to beat another one. It's just kind of how it happens. Let's just talk about Chica. Chica's the new animatronic introduced into night 4. Chica will be around parts and services, kind of looping this little square right here in the generators, maybe poking her head out over here in parts and service corridor. Chica is technically the fastest animatronic in the game, even faster than Foxy, believe it or not. But she has one glaring flaw, and that is that if you look at her at all, she'll just stop completely. She'll stop dead in her tracks. It's not like Foxy, where he'll slowly come towards you if you shine a flashlight on him. You just have to look at Chica without a flashlight, and she'll just stand completely still. Alright? She'll obviously be the threat trying to prevent us, random sound effect, entering like this area and fixing the generators effectively. Though she's for the most part a non-threat. All you have to do is look at her, and it's almost physically impossible to go to a parts and service and not be, looking in a straight direction in one of these corridors. So there's no way you can miss her, right? The only real way you can die is if you, again, miss her, and then you go down another corridor and she catches up to you and then you die. Or if she's blocking a path that you have to go down. For example, let's say this generator was broken and Chica's right here and you're trying to enter parts and service. Now, you're staring at Chica, and you can look at her, right? But the problem is that this game is kind of bugged in the sense that sometimes when you're looking at her, she'll take like a step while you're moving, so it'll just end up killing you.
Stop moving. Stop moving. I'm looking at Chica. She's just moving. She's still moving. I hate that so much.
Yeah, apparently sometimes she still moves, but you gotta look her dead in the eyes.
I hate looking her dead in the eyes.
But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In very high stakes scenarios, we might as well try it. Just because there would basically be nothing else we can do. Jump scare, by the way. Worst comes to worst, Chihuahua Corridor will try to go around her and have like basically a 50-50 shot of actually getting it done. Though, that situation is a little bit uncommon. But, it's a possibility. It's happened to me multiple times before. Just keep that one in mind. But aside from that, nothing really new. We're just going to be checking Cam 5 for the most part. Matter of fact, I could see if there's a camera in the electrical area. See if we can get a little shot of your girl. Well, that's her sound. Indeed it is. You will notice that she has a different sound effect for her walking. Freddy and Bonnie share the same one, but Foxy's and Chica's are unique. That is to determine from each animatronic, because you basically Freddy and Bonnie are the same animatronic. It's just that they roam different areas. A little bit of a fun fact while we're waiting for this night to start. Chica does not do a found sound, for lack of a better word, when she finds you, right? She's kind of silent and sneaky in that way. Usually you'll notice that when I get spotted by an animatronic, it'll do a sound effect and the screen will shake. That doesn't happen with Chica. Once she finds you, she'll just run straight towards you. And I'm pretty sure her steps are silent then when she's trying to run towards you. So she just that's her whole game plan, to sneak up on you anyway. So that's just kind of what she'll do. But aside from that, no, nothing really new here. Let's set a camera to Cam 5. Make sure... There she is. Look at that. We actually found her. Anyways, let's go to Cam 5 and keep that there so that we know when we have to get to work, We'll be able to see if Foxy comes back, and when he does, we'll see what else we have to fix. Just gotta keep close tabs. We should be in there. You should be out there basically now, right? Like that. Yeah, you can tell because the music, but the present disappeared. We'll start walking towards here, and he'll actually get in here inside his little thing, and then hide. Nice. Anything broken? No, not really. And we're 4, so now Marionette is no longer a threat. Okay. Unless the power goes out, Marionette will not be able to kill us in time, so we don't have to worry about it or at all. That's perfect. That's actually so good. Let's sneak around, Bonnie, and go over this way. Try to take care of Freddy. Now we gotta be careful here. This is pretty much the place to be for Freddy. Alright, we're good. Freddy should be around here somewhere, but we have the locker in case we need to hide. Alright, nice. Nothing really else to see here. Cool. Now let's go deal with Chica. Now again, Chica's for the most part a non-threat, so we shouldn't be dying to her basically at all. The only reason why she would be a threat is if she, what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Blocks the corridor that we're trying to go through. But we can't tell that she's behind us, moving around from our right side. I thought that was broken, but sure, whatever. Yeah, there she is. You just have to look at her and just, be careful. I'm just gonna go over here, and then go away, make sure she's not there. Alright, we're fine. When you don't hear her footsteps, it's probably because she's aggroed or she's not moving, Let's just do that. We know that she's this way, so we can just walk around, no biggie. No issues here. No fear. Cool. She doesn't, you just not go inside the, spots. Like the actual place you need to fix the generator, so unless she follows you in here. So, in that department, we're fine. Just make sure she's not here. Cool. Alright, so we're fine. Now all we have to do is fix what's the word I'm looking for? We gotta fix. That's a fake sound effect. There simply is no way. Yeah, I could tell from a mile away. This might be tricky here. We might have to sprint for it. Yeah, or just win the entire night and glitch the entire game. Okay. I mean, like arcade was broken, but the ventilation didn't even come into effect at all, which we were gonna go fix immediately anyway. And that's just more evidence that the electrical is like infinitely more threatening than the ventilation ever will be. But yeah, that's night 4. A little bit of a weird ending, but we got it. 2,000. This is actually more money than I've made clearing custom night in solo like this. So I don't know what. Again, I don't know what calculates the money, but it certainly seems random for sure. I can tell you that much. Anyways, next night will be night 5, and night 5 will really be the test. You know what I mean? Nice.